Hello music fans and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dark Helmet and today we're finishing off part 2 of our introduction to the 7 members of BTS. Really enjoyed the first one and all of you. Again, the response was overwhelming. A big thanks to Army for all of your support, all of your comments, all of your positive words. It really warms me to know that, I'm adding something of value for you all, so I'm very appreciative of that. If you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe, put on your notifications. I'm going to try to do as much BTS every week as I can. Thankfully, I have 2 more weeks of labor and then I'm off for a month, so hopefully I can dig really deep into the catalog and maybe do more than a couple of songs a week at that point. But for now, excuse me. For now, I'm still in the introduction phase. I'm still getting to know the guys, where they came from. I've had a couple suggestions about other documentaries on the band that digs more into the challenges that the band had moving forward, as opposed to just an introduction to the group members themselves. So let's continue this one, and as with the last one, I might pause throughout this one just to make comments or ask questions or what have you. So let's go ahead and we'll start this now. Who wouldn't love to fly across a crowd like that? It might be terrifying, especially when you're trying to sing. But yeah, how exciting would that be to be floating above 60, 80,000 people or however many are in the audience? Sorry, I'm going to pause it again. So he enters a talent show. He's not selected. Again, it would be so easy to walk away from that feeling demoralized and giving up. But he put himself out there and he got discovered, scouted 7 different entertainment agencies. So, I mean, that's great. Never give up. Always keep going, no matter what. Even if you're rejected, that doesn't mean anything. You just keep moving forward. If it's your passion, good things will come.
학교 다니고 싶다. 보고 싶다. 나도 보고 싶다. 갑자기 그거 진짜. 저기 있어. 빨간 머리.
가 빠지면 되게 데미지가 세요. 물론 7명 누가 또 그렇지만 정국이는 어쨌든 메인 보컬을 담당하고 있고 퍼포먼스적으로도 본인이 센터에서 굉장히 중요한 축을 담당하는 파트가 굉장히 많은 친구거든요. 정국이가 빠지면 대체가 안 된단 말이에요.
I talked about this before, I think in the first half, where each of these 7 guys, they work together as a unit, and the ego's not there. And just listening to him talking about how important he is to the BTS sound, being the main vocalist and often the center point to their songs. I mean, that's high praise. Everybody usually likes to pat themselves on the back, but no, not these guys. They're just always supportive. It always impresses me. It doesn't matter how much of this I hear about these guys. It's always, there's a very common theme, and that theme is supporting each other. And that's great.
My everything, my blood and tears, got no feelings, I'm 벌써 공부는 액션하면서 학교 떨어지기는 겁나지 그봐 들려 준비하는 철점들은 제발 좀 너희만 살아가지고 인만 요리 메타포 자신에게 물어봐야 혼자 네가 열심히 노력했냐고
한 번만 다시. 괜찮은 것 같은데. Cause of my euphoria.
but they only hear you whisper I'll love you
I'ma let you get the best of me. As the waters climbing up, the hardest part.
Like an arrow in the blue sky 또 하루쯤마다 곁을 on my pillow, on my table Yeah, life goes on
So this guy does everything. And this is the same guy who think it was in the Overwatch League as well. You know, it's very rare to be one of the best at any one thing. But this guy sounds like he's truly multifaceted. So that's very impressive, especially for the guy who's the youngest in the band. I mean, that's pretty crazy.
like this Cause I'm in a special night So watch me bring the fire, set the night light Hey!
그 호수에 내 곁을 보였잖아 내 목소리를 널 위해 묻어주잖아 Looks like a winter bear. You sleep so happily. I wish you good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. You know it all. You're my best friend. 하지만 다시.
I gotta pause for a moment. I think my dog's trying to give me a message here. I gotta let him outside. Maya. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah. Please dry my eyes.
He does have a very soulful voice.
Oh, it all told my mother. Hot like summer. Yeah, I'm making you sweat like that. Break it down.
여기를 그냥
형이 사비 어차피 형이 랩도 하지만 형이 보컬도 있으니까 저는 개인적으로 좋아가지고 그냥 이 산통을 형 보컬을 좋아하는 사람들한테 그냥 형을 보여주고자 그냥 형 보컬을 하면 통째로 그냥 다 넣어서 안 돼. 너 뭔 짓이야? 형이야 뭐 무슨 짓이야? 왜 이러는 건데? 너 누구라고?
서로를 위해 여전히 잘못 이루는 내가 그려지네 저 비가 그쳤고 있는 위에 비춰진 오늘따라 또 초라한 내가 그려지네
Stand by me, stand by me.
전내린 만큼 많이 두려워 운명이 우리 잡힌 줄 오만큼 나도 나도 싸워 When you see me, when you touch me 주가 우리 위에 움직였어 조금의 향은 남조차 없었어 너와의 행복은 예전 같던 걸 여전한 me And I
This guy's dance moves really are, not to put down any other members because they're all really good, and when they're choreography, they're all in step. But there is really something very special about this guy. It's just so fluid for him. It's so natural. Sorry, one other note about this style of dance. It takes an incredible amount of strength to do this. These guys make it look easy, but anybody who's ever done any contemporary dance or ballet or anything like that, it takes intense strength to pull off these moves.
밤이 싫어 이젠 깨고 싶어 꿈속이 싫어 내 안에 갇혀서 난 죽어있어 Don't wanna be lonely Just wanna be yours 네가 웃으실 때 나가면 나가라 난 이게 또 스키에 나의 힘이 오다기심할 때 나가 나쁘지 않게 네가 웃을 수 있게 I want you to be your night baby You could be your night 이 밤이 너에게 솔직할 수 있게
He almost sings in a falsetto. He does have a very high pitch voice. I don't want to say feminine per se, but definitely on the softer side. And you know, when you're in a group with 6 other singers, you need to have something that kind of separates yourselves from the others. And I think that's what he adds to this one. He adds that very soft melodic touch to the band. It's really nice. It's very pleasing pleasing sound.
이 노래 뭐였지? I love yourself.
You know, whether you like the music of BTS, the stage shows look like they would be a lot of fun. If nothing else, just for the what's going on, like the choreography, the lighting. Yeah, they're more than just you know, a group standing at their microphones and singing songs. I like bands that put on shows. You know, if I'm going to spend money to go see a live show, I don't want to just hear another copy of the album because I can stay at home and do that. That's one thing I always appreciated about Queen, to bring them back into this full circle. When you went to a Queen concert, it was different. They really kind of charged the songs up a little bit that they do in the studio, mostly because a lot of the music they played in the studio was very complex. That couldn't be replicated live without backing vocals or backtracks, and the band never did that. They just were very natural in that way. So they always added that extra element to a live show that, you know, that you couldn't replicate by listening to an album, and that's what I've noticed about these guys. You know, whether I decide I become ARMY or not becomes irrelevant. I think if these guys were ever to come to Vancouver, I think I might go to watch them, if for nothing else, just kind of the spectacle. It really looks impressive. I don't know how much more there is to this. It sounds like it's over, but I see there's still a minute, so we'll just let it run for a little bit and see.
무대 2시간 반 동안 내가 너무 살아있다고 느끼기 때문에 진짜 사람 미치게 만들고. 벌칙 아니야. 무엇을 기대했는가? 한번 될 수가 없네. 큰일 났다 이거. 그러다 못 먹는다.
야, 다리 끊어질 일은 없겠지? 야, 엄청 무섭다.
I've said it I don't know how many times in these videos. It just continues to impress me. Like the amount of time these guys must spend together. Um, you would think there would be conflict, or I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's some conflict. Nobody can be together. Seven people can't be together as often as these guys and not have some conflict. But it doesn't seem to ever stop them from being brothers and coming together to create this great music for everybody to enjoy. So again, this is, I'm so impressed with what I see with these guys. Aside from the music, I'm just talking about the personalities at this point. Every one of them just seems really down to earth, and they'd have every reason to be egotistical and see themselves as above others, especially when you consider that they have had challenges getting up there, which I haven't discovered yet, and I look forward to that. But usually when somebody struggles so much to get to the top, once they get there, they can really kind of hold that over others. But no, these guys, they're still very in touch with their fan base. Most of them, or if not all of them, have their own little podcasts, so they can keep in contact with everybody and kind of share their everyday lives with their fans. And yeah, it's very impressive. So again, I look forward to getting deeper into this catalog. What am I, 4 or 5 songs deep already? I know I have lots to go. I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the second half of the introduction to the seven members of BTS. If you haven't seen the first half yet, it's on my channel. I'll put the link up in the corner here. Um, and you can watch the first half there. So again, thank you all. Thank you to the Army. You guys are great and supportive. You've been helping my channel grow much quicker than I ever could have imagined, and for that I'm just so appreciative. So stick with me. If you haven't already subbed, please do so. I'm really enjoying this journey, and the more of you here to enjoy this along with me, the more fun it is. So that said, have yourselves a great night, a great day, or a great morning, depending where you are in the world. And until next time, take care.